We have a big problem. Every year, about 5 to 7 million pets are homeless. So we went to AZ Humane to help save the planet.
Right now, animal shelters are overflowing with pets who ran away after they were spooked by last night's fireworks.
Whether they'd be homeless or not, shelters never fail to take an animal under their care. We left out an introduction, but this is Natalie.
What action has your organization made in order to complete your overall goals?
We do have, there's a lot. Really, we do have a no-kill philosophy, so that any and all of the animals that stay here will stay here as long as they need to until they are adopted. So we've had animals that'll come in for at least, a week, or we've had animals that'll stay here for a year if they need to until they find a forever home. And then we also have our trauma hospital in the back that will help all sick and injured animals that'll come in either as strays, or our field team will go out and find animals that are out on the street and get them in as well.
I understand that people have been lining up all day, hoping to find their missing pet.
Yeah, all day. And the day after the 4th of July is the busiest day of the year at this shelter. And right now, more than 100 stray dogs are in these kennels. They were brought here since last night and today, and they're waiting for their owners to come and find them.
The Humane Society for Shelter Pets found that 10 to 20% of dogs and cats owned are adopted from shelters. Something as simple as adoption resources, or where you buy your pets, can make a huge difference in the numbers at local shelters.
The Arizona Humane Society, they first opened their doors here in the Valley 60 years ago today.
And this month's 12 Who Care honoree is one that you may have heard of, the Arizona Humane Society. We're honoring them for the amazing work they do with our homeless furry friends.
Our goal as a group was to contribute our best efforts towards the movement to end pet homelessness. In regards to volunteering, due to age restrictions, the most we could do is provide supplies for pets. On AZ Humane's website, youth volunteering included crafting supplies like dog toys. Dog toys helped take funds off of toys and allowed it to be used for far more important things like the health and recovery of pets.
In total, we made a combination of 20 dog toys and donated them to our local AZ Humane Adoption Center.
The toys are easy to make, as you just take 3 strands of cloth, make them into a knot, braid them, and then make another knot to make a dog's rope toy. By doing this, expenses are shifted to more important things. Many charities create their organizations to fulfill certain goals to help others. In AZ Humane, the number one priority for this selfless society is to help animals find their forever homes and live beautiful lives. Our group visited the Arizona Humane Society Sunny Slope campus with hopes to drop off some dog toys and get in some interview questions.
AZ Humane Society provides these temporary habitats for the animals currently living in the shelters with them. The workers in this organization work tremendously each and every day to make sure the animals stay safe and healthy in order for them to have the chance to gain permanent homes with their new families.
Hi ma'am, what is your role in this organization?
I'm an adoption specialist. I am the last person who gets seen before they go home.
When you first walk in, to your left, all the things you need to take care of your pet are on the wall for dogs and cats, and it's just super helpful. Immediate concern is pet euthanization. Pets being homeless causes shelters to overflow, enough to make the decision to euthanize them. A quote says, "There are too many puppies and kittens being born who are unwanted. Sometimes people let their dogs and cats have babies and they can't have homes for all of them. Sometimes homeless animals wandering the streets have babies. Since they do not have a home, there are no people to take care of them. Most of the shelters swear by having a no-kill policy, but as we know, since people don't take ownership of the pets, too many of them are handed to the shelters with no space left. Factors like this explain why getting your pets spayed and neutered are very important to ending pet homelessness.
Showing you a cute dog or cat from the Arizona Humane Society in need of a loving home. But today we are doing things a bit differently.
Yeah, to highlight the need for people to adopt or foster these pets, we're taking you inside the Humane Society's Sunny Slope campus. We talk so much about it all the time, to one of the units in desperate need, the Bottle Baby ICU. Kelsey Dickerson joining us live. Kelsey, good morning. How are we doing out there?
Good morning. Yeah, thank you guys so much. We are busy out here at the Bottle Baby ICU. As you can tell, we have 58 kittens who are in need of a foster home. We are above capacity. We are in desperate need for our tiniest felines to find a foster home while they get strong. In our Bottle Baby ICU, we care for them 24 hours a day.
When we arrived to the catwalk, which is the cat adoption center part of the whole thing, the cats had fewer spaces left and were very overflowed at this particular campus.
So as you can see, we have volunteers, we have employees weighing these tiny kittens, feeding them, and making sure that they do everything that their mama would usually do. But unfortunately, these orphan kittens just don't have that, and their second best chance at survival is going to be in a foster hero home.
You have us oohing and awing
I know,
back here,
I'll be there in an hour.
We all can end pet homelessness by making simple changes with where we buy our pets, what we do with stray animals, and making surrendering to the shelter the last possible option.
An organization called Sitting for a Cause says to help lessen the numbers of homeless newborns, puppies and kittens should be spayed and neutered. Also, instead of buying from the local pet shops when adopting, avoid expensive breeders for the cruelty of puppy mills and go to your local pet shelter to adopt. Lastly, if you find a lost pet or hear about someone trying to deal with one, make an effort to get them home instead of just dropping them off at the nearest shelter as they are overflowed.
Accidentally clipped by landscapers in Levine when he was only 7 weeks old. He was taken in by the Arizona Humane Society, and after weeks of medication and treatments, he's ready to be adopted.
These animals are just playful and innocent creatures who just want to be loved and cared for. This selfless society allows previously abused or even abandoned animals to live up to those lives, if not even better ones.
And also, why was this organization founded?
It was founded to help all of the pets in need of help. There's so many that are in need of help, and we have so many caring and compassionate people that will gladly help those pets, and we wanted to form an organization that will bring all those people together to help all those pets.
AZ Humane staff commonly shows off their adoptions to the news to try to get as many people to come adopt them as possible. And every Sunday, they do Arizona Humane Society's Sunday Sweethearts, where they show off a pet and talk about their characteristics and traits and what type of family they should be in, what they're looking for.
Really, really good, and he's had a little bit of training. He's just kind of rambunctious.
Yeah.
So somebody with a big yard, lots of time on their hand. Can you sit?
So really good with kids, just as long as they're a little bit older.
Exactly, yep.
And good with other animals.
He hasn't lived with dogs before, so we're just recommending a dog intro, though. I think from what I've seen, he seems to be really, really good.
Yeah. Well, we always love to do the meet and greet at Arizona Humane Society. Like, get everyone together in the family so you can make sure it's a good match and a good fit and everybody gets along. And where can we find Max?
He's going to be at Sunny Slope right after the show here. 13th Avenue Hatcher at 11 a.m.
Not for long, no.
No, I don't
and
think
then
so.
we're going to go home. You can see this would be a good dog. Very protective, very loving.
Last question. How does the organization keep the pets as well as the environment around them healthy to lessen the number of sick pets?
All of our staff members definitely work really hard to make sure that all these pets are taken care of, and we feeding schedules and cleaning schedules. And then our vets are constantly working to make sure that all these pets get their medications over time. They're in and out of all the doors and sections, trying to make sure that they're being checked up on. And, it can get a little hectic, but it kind of needs to be in a place like this to make sure that all these pets stay happy and healthy.
Being in a small, compact shelter, it's quite easy for animals to get sick and have disease spread around due to the tight amount of space and overcrowding issue. Arizona Humane Society is very good with keeping pets healthy, safe, and insured to finding a forever home. Really, it is those little things that will push our society to end pet homelessness. And day by day, we can continue to thrive to help save pets and save the planet.